Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is Jeremy Smith. About a month ago, I was contacted by a company called Bestview, and apparently they had a new series of LCD film monitors coming to market, and they asked me if I might be interested in testing either of them. At the time, I had just gotten done testing the Sony a6400, and as you guys know, that's the only Sony camera currently with a full flip-forward LCD screen, and I'd kind of gotten used to that feature. Sadly, none of my Sony cameras have that feature available, so that's where the film monitor is very handy, and that's why their email was so well timed. They sent over a monitor called the S5, and we're going to unbox it today. Of course, I'm going to be doing more testing with it. You guys can see it's a 5.5-inch monitor. It is compatible with a 4K signal. It does have a 1080p resolution. It's got apparently very narrow bezels and a good viewing angle as well. So these are all things are going to have to be tested, of course. And a few other specs over on this side right here. 480 candelas per meter squared brightness. And looks like input signals it can do all the way up to DCI 4K, which is pretty cool, you know. So I should be more than covered there. All of my cameras can only do up to 3840 UHD 4K, so you can do it up to 24 frames a second. So it looks really, really nice. Anyways, we'll go ahead and give this an unbox. Okay, we'll see what this is all about. This is a real life sort of unboxing because I have not taken a look at this at all. All right, we'll get rid of that. Okay, and we have a white box. Let's see here. Open that guy there. Looks like it's well packaged so far. Got some sort of foam there. All right, and we have some instructions, which I will no doubt have a look at. Although this is the sort of product I'm sure we can sort of figure out, you know, it's not much of this. Okay, we'll set that off to the side. What else do we have here? Looks like we have a cleaning cloth. That's cool. Alrighty. And yeah, apparently this monitor can also be used to sort of like power the camera as well, I believe. So I think that's what this cable is for. It's a you know, DC type cable here. So I guess if you get yourself like one of those sort of like dummy batteries, you can basically plug in your camera to the monitor and get a little bit of extra juice. I'm assuming that the dummy batteries are a separate accessory, but I'll check into this more and see what it's all about. And let's see here. We also have an HDMI cable. Okay. By the looks of things, it appears to be a full size to micro. All right, yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's actually, this one's actually a full size to mini. It's fairly thin. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, it's stuck. Yeah, all right, let's see what else we have. Oh yes, and then this one right here is going to be the full size to micro. No full size to full size that I can see, but most cameras have one of these two connectors these days, so that seems perfectly fine to me. All right, we'll set that off to the side, and let's see here. We have some other things here. Oh, little pouch here. That's nice. It's sort of like one of those little velvet things. So I guess if you wanted to have something to put it in, if you're going to put it into another bag, your camera bag or something like that, and you didn't necessarily need a lot of impact protection, but you didn't want to scratch it, this could come in very, very handy for that sort of thing. So that's what that's all about. All right, set that aside. And let's see, then we have, I think this must be the mount adapter thingy. Oh no, okay, this is actually a sunshade. Okay, cool. That'll definitely come in handy. The weather's been nice, so we'll be going outside to give this a test, no doubt. Ah, there it is. Under here is where we have our little mount. So, looks pretty good. We obviously have the ability to take this and put it straight onto the camera there. And then the monitor will go there. Then it looks like it has another cold shoe on it as well. So that way, if you want it to have like this on top of your camera, then, I don't know, have like a microphone or something there as well, you could make that happen. So it looks pretty cool. And I think that's all on that side. And now we get over to the best part, I suppose, at this point. This is actually pretty impressive. I mean, this is a nice little case. You know, not bad at all. This is a pretty inexpensive monitor. I think it retails somewhere for around like 200 USD, 230 USD, something like that. So to see a pretty nice case with this at that price point is nice. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, so it has a few different latches here. And then there she is. There is our monitor. And there's some nice padding in here too. So yeah, this is definitely a nice thing to have included because, yeah, I'm kind of concerned about, you know, breaking this thing. I wouldn't want to do that. And then this is our monitor. And we have our power over on this side. You can see it takes one battery here. This takes the sort of like Sony L type batteries. So like the NP, let's see, it says on here. Yeah, like the NP F970 and 500 and other batteries in that range. So very, very common battery. You guys can see that we have our HDMI input here. You have a DCI in. And then you have your DCI out as well. So that's if you want to use this with that dummy battery to power your camera as well. So that way, you know, if you're using something like a Sony a6500 or a a6300 or a 400 or something like that, I'm currently using an a6500 right now. And on those cameras, all you guys that have those, you know that you can practically see the battery meter go down as you're filming. So anything that you can use with those cameras to give you more power is a good thing. So that's a nice touch on a camera like this, or sorry, on a monitor like this rather. And then down here, what is this? This is, I guess this is just like an extra, I guess this is an extra sort of like sunshade. Okay, so we've got our sunshade right here. Cool. It's interesting that you actually have two different types of sunshades with this, which is interesting. So yeah, pretty neat all in all. There does not appear to be a battery included in this particular kit, so I do have some of those batteries. I'll get those on charge, and we'll be taking a look at this in more detail. Let me know if you have questions in the comments below, and we will definitely take this out for a more proper field test in the not-so-distant future. Let me know what you guys want to see. Until next time, this is Jeremy Smith, signing off.